experiments in your PU1, PU2 level. A series resonance where a tuning fork will be taken and we'll be using. Okay, so we'll go on with our resonance topic. What is resonance? Resonance is a phenomenon which occurs in AC circuits containing all the three elements. Okay, there will be all the three elements will be there in resonance. We have resistance, inductor and capacitance. So what will happen during resonance? The applied voltage and the resulting current are in phase. The voltage and the current are in phase. Okay, when the circuit is at a series resonance and the current is maximum. When resonance occurs, the energy absorbed by one reactive element is exactly equal to the energy released by another reactive element within the system. So this is the graph for resonance where we have I versus F, current versus frequency, and at maximum resonance, that we call it as resonant frequency, the current is maximum, that the Im is shown here. Okay, and when F is less than Fr, we call it as leading. When F is greater than Fr, we call it as lagging. And here XC, that is reactance of capacitance, is greater than reactance of inductance, and on the right side reactance of inductance is greater than the capacitance. So in your syllabus you will be having two types of resonant circuits, one is series and one is parallel. First we'll see what are the series resonant circuit, where all the three components, that is R, L and C, are connected in series with a supply voltage. So we'll go on with the derivations now. The impedance of the circuit, okay, the impedance of the circuit is given by R plus JXL minus JXC. For capacitance it is minus. So take J common, you will get XL minus XC. So what is the reactance of inductance? It is 2 pi FL, okay, capital L, that is XL is equal to 2 pi FL, and for capacitance it is XC is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC, okay, reactance of inductance and capacitance. At series resonance, what we know, both the reactants are equal, that is XL is equal to XC. First let us assume at series, let FR be the frequency at which XL is equal to XC. So equate it both. What is XL? XL is nothing but 2 pi FR, you should write. FR is the resonant frequency now. So 2 pi FRL is equal to 1 by 2 pi FRC. Just cross multiply it, you will get FR square. Okay, FR into FR, that is FR square divided by 1 by 4 pi square LC. And so what will become FR? FR is nothing but the square root of 4 pi square is 2 pi root LC. So this is the formula for series resonance. Very important formula which will be used to solve all the problems. So FR is 1 by 2 pi root LC, where FR is known as the resonant frequency. And what we know, at resonance the current is maximum. So it is given by current is equal to E by R, voltage divided by resistance. That is one more formula. Next we'll see what is this quality factor. Definition of quality factor. So we'll derive the equation for that. For that we have to consider the voltage across inductance L. What is the voltage across inductance L? It is given by the formula maximum current, that is Im, into XL, that is the reactance of that inductor. So maximum current is nothing but E by R into XL. Just rearrange the terms, you'll get XL by R, just put E this side. Instead of XL by R, I have written QS. So VL is equal to QS into E. See here, this XL by R is replaced by QS. So QS is nothing but the quality factor, and it is represented by XL by R. Okay, we have written here. QS is nothing but XL by R. XL can be written as omega R into L by R. Okay, XL, we can split it. Omega is nothing but 2 pi FR into L by R. So these are the different equations of quality factor which can be used to solve the problem. Wherever they tell you to find the quality factor, you have to see what parameters they have given. Accordingly, you have to take the formula. The same quality factor, it is written for capacitance here. Capacitance is XC. QS is equal to XC by R. XC is 1 by, okay, so 1 by omega R CR. Omega can be split into 2 pi FR CR. Okay, these are the formulas. So now what will be the definition of quality factor? It is the ratio of, what it is? It is the ratio of inductive reactance, that is XL. Okay, inductive reactance or capacitive reactance, that is XC. So it is the ratio of XL or XC at resonance to resistance of the coil, that is capital R. Quality factor is nothing but the ratio of inductive reactance at resonance to the resistance of the coil. So that is the definition of the quality factor. Next we'll move on to quality factor. We can split it. Okay, what is the formula? 2 pi L divided by R into, I have just separated the terms, I have written FR separately. Okay, next 2 pi L by R into FR, what is the formula? 1 by 2 pi root LC, that is the series resonance. So 2 pi will get cancelled. So what will get? Quality factor. This is one more formula that can be used, that is quality factor is equal to 1 by R root L by C. This is the another formula. So next we'll see what is bandwidth. For this we have to draw this graph where we have two frequencies F1 and F2 and a middle frequency, that is resonant frequency FR, where the current is maximum IM. This graph is I versus F, current versus frequency. At this point F1 and F2, they have written the current as Im by root 2. Okay, the current is here Im by root 2, and here XC is greater than XL and XL is greater than XC at the left side and at the right side of the graph. The above graph represents the frequency response curve of a series resonant circuit. The frequencies F1 and F2, they correspond to Im by root 2, that is the current here. Okay, and they are called band frequencies. There are three names for this. One is band frequencies, the other is cutoff frequencies, and or it is called half power frequency, HALF. Okay, so they may ask, find out band frequencies or cutoff frequencies or half power frequencies. What we have to find out? You have to find out F1 and F2. So FR or F0 also they will write. FR or F0 represents resonant frequency. F1 and F2 represents band frequencies. Okay, so what is this band frequency? The range of frequencies between F1 and F2. Whatever the frequencies which come between F1 and F2 are called bandwidth of the resonant circuit. So bandwidth is nothing but the difference between these two, that is F2 minus F1. So the formula for bandwidth is F2 minus F1. So next what we have to do? We have to find the expressions for F1 and F2. So at F1 and F2, Im by root 2 is the current that we have seen in the derivation. Im by root 2 is the current, and impedance is, how is the impedance? The impedance is root 2 times the value of the impedance at FR. Okay, it is root 2 times. So at FR what? At resonant frequency, Z is equal to R, that is impedance is equal to resistance. But at F1 and F2, what is Z? Z is root 2 times. So it is root 2 into R at F1 and F2. So we are writing the impedance at two frequencies. One is at FR and other one is at F1 and F2. Next what we will do? The impedance, why we are doing this? To find the expressions for F1 and F2. What are F1 and F2? F1 and F2 are band frequencies or cutoff frequencies. Okay. So the impedance of series resonant circuit is given by, what is the formula which we had written? It is root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So this is the impedance. At F1 and F2, what is Z? Z is nothing but root 2 times R, that is root 2 into R, okay, is equal to root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So squaring on both sides, the root will go away. So you'll get 2R square is equal to R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Next, R square is equal to XL minus XC. 1 R will get cancelled. 2R square minus R square will become R square. Next, R is nothing but XL minus XC. Just keep this term, R is equal to XL minus XC. So first we'll go with the expression for F1. That is first F1. So in case 1, at F1, what we know at F1, XC is greater than XL. That is, reactance of the capacitance is greater than the reactance of the inductance. Okay, that condition we know. So what we have to write, since xc is greater, write first xc. So r is equal to xc minus xl you should write for f1, expression for f1, write r is equal to xc minus xl. Next substitute for xc and xl. Xc means what? 1 by omega 1c minus xl is 1 only omega 1l. For capacitance it is 1 by, for inductance it is just omega 1 into L. Since it is for F1, we are writing omega 1. Okay. If you write for resonant frequency, you'll write omega R. If you write for F2, you'll write omega 2. After writing this, just take the LCM. Omega 1C is the LCM. So what will be in the numerator? You'll get 1 minus omega 1 square LC. Next, what they have done? They have cross multiplied. So R into omega 1C is equal to 1 minus omega 1 square LC. Okay, just rearrange the terms. Write it in the way of this expression. Okay, what simultaneous equations we write now? In that way, you write this expression, that is omega 1 square LC plus R omega 1C minus 1 is equal to 0. So divide throughout by LC. So this LC will get cancelled. So you'll get omega 1 square minus R by L omega 1 minus 1 by LC is equal to 0. So now we got an expression here where we'll use this formula. That is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That formula will be using. So that we got that expression here. So how much is a? A is 1. B is R by L, C is minus 1 by LC. So next, just write the expression, just substitute all these A, B and C in the formula. You will get omega 1. Getting it? They have written here omega 1. So omega 1 is equal to minus R by L plus or minus root of R square by L square plus 4 by LC whole divided by 2. The 2 which is in the denominator is taken to the numerator, okay, and the 2 in the root is taken outside, it is taken as common, okay, that both 2 will get cancelled and the negative sign, okay, gives a negative values for omega 1 and hence it is discarded. So we'll write omega 1 is equal to minus R by 2L plus or minus will not write, only plus will write, plus root of R divided by 2L whole square plus 1 by LC. See, this is R by 2L. How we got this R by 2L? When we take this 4 outside, okay? When we take the 4 outside, okay, this 2 and this 2, 4 means when the root of 4 is 2, 2 will come outside, okay? And we don't have in the denominator 2. So we have to multiply it by 2. So at last omega 1 is nothing but it is 2 pi fr. So if in terms of f1 if you write, it will become f1 and the 2 pi will come to the right hand side. So the expression for f1 is equal to 1 by 2 pi into minus r by 2l plus root of r by 2l whole square plus 1 by LC. So this is the expression for f1. Same steps will be followed for expression for f2. In f2, what we know in f2, xl is greater than xc. So xl should come first. So r is equal to xl minus xc. And so in terms of xl means nothing but here see omega 2 you have to write. Omega 2l minus 1 by omega 2c. Next as usual take LCM. Rearrange the terms, divide it by LC, okay. Next same substitute in the formula, okay. Calculate A, B and C and substitute in the formula minus A plus or minus root of B square minus 4AC by 2A, fine. Again the next same steps should be followed, you'll get the expression for F2. F2 is 1 by 2 pi, okay, into R by 2L plus root of R by 2L whole square plus 1 by LC. So what is the bandwidth? Bandwidth is nothing but F2 minus F1. Okay, whatever the expression you got for F2, subtracting it with F1. Just to substitute F2 minus of F1. Okay, all these terms, the terms will get cancelled. So you'll get only R plus 4 pi L. It becomes 2R. So 2 and 2 twos are, it will cancel here. So bandwidth is nothing but R divided by 2 pi L. Or if you write in terms of omega 2 minus omega 1, it is just R by L. Okay, because in omega this 2 pi FR will get cancelled here, so we'll get R by L. So the formula for bandwidth is R divided by 2 pi L. Okay, that is one expression. Now we saw expression for F1, F2 and bandwidth. Next one derivation. What we know at resonance, okay, quality factor is what? Quality factor is nothing but the ratio of reactance of this inductor, that is XL, to the resistance. Okay, XL divided by R, that is the definition for quality factor. What we can write XL? XL is nothing but 2 pi FR L divided by R. Getting it? So 2 pi FR is written, the term is written, and this L divided by R is written as 1 whole divided by R by L. Okay, just I am arranging it. This L, if it goes to the numerator, it will be like multiplying only. Okay, I have just written R by L. So 1 by 2 pi FR. Instead of this R by L, what I can write? We can write 1 by 2 pi into F2 minus F1. How we got this? This we got from the bandwidth. Fine. So quality factor is equal to FR divided by F2 minus F1. This is one more formula, and quality factor is equal to resonant frequency FR divided by F2 minus F1 means what? It is bandwidth. Okay. And quality factor, the other way of writing is, instead of writing FR, you can write F0 also. F0 divided by bandwidth, and bandwidth is equal to resonant frequency divided by quality factor. It is been put in different ways so that it will be convenient for you when to solve the problems. Okay. This R by L we got from here. Say this is R by L. Okay, R by L is nothing but bandwidth is F2 minus F1. So 2 pi into F2 minus F1, that is written here. 2 pi into F2 minus F1. So they are the different expressions for quality factor and bandwidth. Next we will see the relationship between resonant frequency, okay, FR, and this F1 and F2. Or very important, this is and next is geometric mean of FR, F1 and F2. All that we will see. It is simple derivation. The impedance of an RLC circuit is given by, how is the impedance written? That is for Z1 R square, okay, root of R square plus XC1 minus XL1 whole square. Okay, when XC is greater than XL. One more time it is XL is greater than XC, you have to write XL first. So Z2 is equal to root of R square plus XL2 minus XC2 whole square. They are the two equations. Equating equation 1 and 2, just equate them. You will get R square plus XC1 minus XL square is equal to R2. Next R square will get cancelled. You will get XC1 minus XL1 is equal to XL2 minus XC2. Bring all the C terms one side and the L terms one side. Write in terms of omega. So 1 by omega 1C plus 1 by omega 2C is equal to omega 1L plus omega 2L. Just take the LCM, omega 1, omega 2C. So after taking LCM, instead of omega 1, omega 2 is equal to 1 by LC. This both terms will get cancelled. So you'll get omega 1, omega 2 is equal to 1 by LC. So omega 1, omega 2 is nothing but, instead of 1 by LC, we are writing it as omega R square. How we got this? We got from this series resonance equation. What was the series resonance equation? FR is equal to 1 by 2 pi root LC. It can be written in terms of omega. Omega R is equal to 1 by root LC. Okay. So 1 by root LC, we have here only 1 by LC. It can be written as omega R square, or squaring on both sides will get omega R square. So omega 1, omega 2 is equal to omega R square. Omega R is equal to root of omega 1, omega 2. In terms of frequency, if you write, it is FR is equal to root of F1 into F2, or FR square is equal to F1, F2. So these are the relationship between F1, F2 and FR. See, this gives the geometric mean. You might have heard this: arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean. In this, the geometric mean formula is this: root AB we write na. So FR is equal to root of F1, F2. Very important derivation where we bring the relationship between resonant frequency and this half power frequencies. FR square is equal to F1 into F2. So these are all the some important derivations of series resonance. We'll just go through one problem, how easy it is. Like, it is just a direct substitution. In series RLC circuit, R is 1 kilo ohm. Okay, they have given inductance as 100 millihenry and capacitance as 10 picofarad. For a 100 volt input is applied. Determine FR. Okay, FR is resonant frequency. QS is quality factor, bandwidth and maximum current. All this you have to determine. So whatever, whenever they give like this problem, first right away the data they have given, whatever the data they have given, please put it correctly. Resistance, inductance, capacitance and voltage is written. Next, write the concerned formulas. What they have told you to find, they have told to find the resonant frequency. So what is the formula? Because formula carries marks. So 1 by 2 pi root LC. Just substitute, it is direct substitution. Substitute LC, you know 2 pi. Put it in your calculator. So if you have root, if you are feeling tough to solve, just to square on both sides and then solve it. Next, they have told you to find quality factor. Quality factor formula is 1 by R root L by C. There are many formulas. Depending upon the data, you have to take the formula. Just substitute. So since quality factor is a ratio, we don't have unit for it. Writing unit is important. Here quality factor is 100. Next, find out the maximum current. It is E by R. They have given E and R, substitute it, you'll get maximum current, and bandwidth formula is R divided by 2 pi L. Substitute R and L, you'll get the bandwidth. So depending, like they may ask for 5 to 6 marks, depending upon the data given, you have to substitute and find the different parameters. Okay. In series resonance, importance is for derivations. Thank you.